Today's gonna be a fun day. We got gravel rock coming today, and last week the builder called me and we weren't sure when they were gonna start because they just got a lot of projects, and they're like, you know, if the site's ready, there's a higher chance we're gonna start sooner. And builder called me last week and he was just like, hey, we're bringing truss this Friday and today's Monday. And so we got to get gravel, we got to get the site prepped, everything like that. It was sunny, and now we're driving into giant cloud cover over the farm, I think. We got the skid steer back. It had a def injector issue and we got that fixed. Spence went and got it. And we're gonna be working with the dozer guy, contractor guy, to kind of get this lane all nice. We got to cut out a little more corn, and it's raining. Good times. It's getting soft out. Let's see if we can do it. I wanted to get off the road and unload the skid steer. Let's see if we can get out of here. There we go. Man, is it a muddy mess. He'll spread and you'll cut, and then we'll maybe come back with the rake and then spread over top of it. Yeah. After cutting into this, we kind of figured out that this right here is probably the best spot for a driveway. It slopes to the left and slopes to the right. We figured this was the highest point, so we're cutting out a little more and we're getting a little more square with the roadway. I kind of messed up a little bit, not gonna lie, but we're fixing it now. One thing you notice about him is he just goes and he knows what he's doing. Us, we're just kind of trying to figure this out. Go get him, Dagger. Spence dropped me off, and we're gonna use the 8110 to compact down the pad, essentially. So we're gonna compact down the dirt and then probably lay 3 inches of 3/4 inch roadstone and then compact that down, and we're gonna be set. Dang it. Bird's taking a crap on the 8110. Come on, guys. I don't know if you guys remember that video with Russell when we were dialing in the planter, but we planted corn. It was just conventional corn. We planted right there. And there's all the corn starting to come up there. So I just gotta hoe it out or something. I mean, this is my first time growing beans, so I really don't know much, but from what my eye can see, these beans are looking just awesome through here. Check the oil. I don't think we've started her for a while. I do have to say, to Man-Family Farms, this is pretty nice. I'm bouncing. I can adjust the radio. You hear that? I think it went by. If you build, you hear that? He will come. You don't hear that? Well, we got her done and cleaned up. We're gonna work on this tomorrow, kind of the pad. I got some rock spread, but I realized I started going way too ham and I was just
spreading it anywhere where there's open ground. So I need to think about this a little more, how we're gonna spread it, because essentially with a 30-foot door, you probably wanna be able to go out a little further, which we will in the fall. Once we harvest it, we'll extend the driveway and stuff further out there, but I'm trying to think about this a little more, so I don't wanna go too ham, but the builders requested kind of a nice lot, so we're gonna give them that. That way, when it gets wet, sloppy, they can work in the rain, or they can work when it's wet out. Then we got the driveway all squared away. Well, it's not square. Now the biggest issue with this I'm trying to figure out is A, you got really tall corn that's like 8 foot tall, and I got a road, which is good, but my corn isn't like straight with the roadway. Not because I planted it, but because it runs at a different angle than the corn. So you think, you know, going down the road, like you go with the corn rows, the building's gonna be perfectly straight. But essentially what we gotta do is, with the drone, we gotta go real high in the sky, try to pair the building side up with the road instead of the corn. I don't know. Maybe some guys go with their corn and say screw the road, because the road starts kind of curving back in.
Another day, another dollar spent on rock.
We got 1-inch road stone being hauled in all day today. I'm not sure how many loads it's gonna take. We got the laser set up to figure out where we're low at. Now, like I said in the previous video, this pad is pretty much perfect besides a low spot in that back corner. I've never used one of these before. The truck driver actually kind of helped me get it set up and stuff. And then this corner needs to really come up back here. Should. Oh yeah, we gotta come up like 8-9 inches back there. So I'm gonna be spreading all day and then probably hop in the tractor and kind of pack with the skid steer and tractor. And then I think Spence is gonna come out later this morning and then run the tractor and kind of pack it down more, because we want to get this packed pretty good, I think. Check the oil on this bad baby. She's good. I think that's like 5 dump truck loads, I'd say. And it's 12:34. The thing is we're getting through some of the hardest parts right now, because this back here is the highest stuff. And then once we get up to the front, we're putting like that much gravel on compared to back here. Just because there's a little slope back here, we're putting on like 8 inches gravel. So we're going. Driving the skid steer to town. We need fuel. I think this thing goes like, I think it goes 8 miles an hour. So, it's about a mile. We should get there pretty soon. Fueled? We're ready to rock and roll. This is kind of fun, building this pad. I feel bad for the dump truck driver though. He's putting in hours, he's got an hour drive there and back between loads, so he's putting in a lot of work here. Well, she's done. They're gonna start digging tomorrow, or building, whatever you want to call it, digging holes. So we got this laser leveled, and we were probably laser leveling it too much than you actually have to do. We were going around to every little spot trying to get it perfect. In reality, the building company, they're gonna go 60-foot concrete, they're gonna compact it down themselves, and then they're gonna laser level just to make sure everything's perfect. And then the only thing we'll have to do after this is, once the concrete's up, I'll just add more rock to level it out, because the concrete's gonna be a little higher. Other than that, we're set. Look at that Oh my gosh.
That's a.
Is
Guess
that a
who
Spencer
drove
TV?
that?
Is that a Spencer TV?
Came by. I knew that this tread would hit here and this tread would hit here, so it didn't hit this.
Nice.
Calculated.
But this is exciting. Finally getting to building, and then once it's done, hopefully we get harvesting this soon, and then we'll take out the corn, and I'll really extend the driveway that way, and then kind of extend it around the side of the building, and then we should be set. Seriously guys though, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. So we'll see you guys in the next one.